Another movie that's based on a true story, but it's a true story of sports meets math. And that's awesome. Moneyball. So Moneyball is the story of the manager of the Oakland A's, played by Brad Pitt, and they're kind of the lower tier baseball team. Sorry to Oakland fans. Yeah, it's true per the movie. So all the other huge baseball teams on huge budgets are just drafting up everybody and they get the leftovers. And at first the movie was kind of slow, you know, you're like, okay, we get it, Brad Pitt's down on his luck, the team's not doing so well. But a half an hour into the movie, he meets up with Jonah Hill, and then you get the point. Jonah Hill plays a Stanford graduate who has a degree in business economics or something like that, and he has come up with a way to pick players and drafts based on the statistical probability of wins. Like in the sport of baseball, you won't get drafted based on, you know, just certain things. Like, oh, 40 years old, you won't get drafted. You have a weird looking pitch as a guy who's like, he throws like a 90-mile-an-hour fastball, but he throws it all weird and underhand. But for the math involved, it's all about putting together a team that ensures that players get on bases. You get players on bases, you get players home, you get points, you win. It makes sense like that. And that's the system they've come up with, and they have a budget of like $30 million. It's not much in the world of baseball. But a lot of the players that hold the best mathematical probability of helping their team win, they can buy for like $200,000. It's kind of like Miracle, you know? He's not looking for the best players, just the right ones. At a point, I thought to myself, it's kind of like counting cards in the casino. And then Brad Pitt says in the movie, he's like, we are counting cards at the blackjack table, boys. We're going to turn the odds in our favor. Which is so awesome. Like, I'm not a big math guy. I hated math in high school. It was just like X plus Y equals Z. I'm like, all right, yeah, that sounds great. Thanks. I don't know how I'm going to use this in my life, and I haven't ever. But when I can see the practical application of math, that's when it's awesome. And of course, like everyone else in the sport doesn't like it at all. Like all the sports advisors have like 28 years baseball experience on them. They're all just like, you can't bring math into baseball. It's all about real men, real sports, real trucks, real beef. Yeah, they're not happy about it. But Brad Pitt and Jonah Hill are like, no, you play the odds in your favor, you stick to the numbers, you stick to the probabilities, you will win. Mathematically speaking, it makes sense. And Brad Pitt's really good in the movie. You can tell when this guy puts his mind to it, he's a good actor. And Jonah Hill's really good in the movie too. He really shows us why he's actually the good actor that passed on Transformers 2. So he's good and smart. And I like Jonah Hill and Brad Pitt working together. They're a good team, they're good actors, it worked. This is one of the biggest surprises of the year for me. I didn't know what to expect from the movie. I was like, could be good, could not. It's a genuinely good movie. It's an underdog story. It's a true story. I like stuff like this. It's inspiring. It has good acting in it. The movie seems a bit long. Movies lately have been like an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes. This is about 2 hours 10 minutes long, so you feel it. Doesn't change the fact that I thought it was worth it. It is a little slow at first, so it takes a bit to get going, but in the end, I would say it's worth buying on Blu-ray. So your favorite baseball movie. If you don't have a favorite baseball movie, what's your favorite sports movie? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more. Real beef.